Hey, what's good, everybody? You already know what it is. It's your boy, the 12th man. Give you guys another gameplay commentary today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Today in the background, you'll be seeing some Overwatch gameplay because today's video is going to be about Overwatch. In this video, I want to let you guys know about my first impressions on Overwatch. I want to let you guys know whether or not I believe Overwatch lived up to the hype and whether or not I believe you should buy Overwatch when it comes out on May 24th. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This game is fucking awesome. Yeah, I said it. This game is pretty good. I really do recommend this game. I really want you guys to try this game out. I think Blizzard did a very good job with this game. It's definitely different than a lot of other shooters out there. And yeah, I'm really glad I was able to hop on the beta and play as long as I did. Like I said, I really do enjoy this game, and this will probably go down as one of my favorite games of this year. So yeah, I like the game, but I'm now going to talk about what I like about the game, all of the things that are great about the game. So let's go ahead and get into that. So the first thing that I want to talk about is how the game looks. This game looks fucking amazing. This game is beautiful. Blizzard did a great job with how the game looks overall. Overwatch runs at 1080p 60 frames per second on all platforms, including the Xbox One. A lot of developers really don't do that with the Xbox One, but you know, Blizzard was able to do that with Overwatch for the Xbox One. So yeah, this game runs at 1080p 60 frames per second. Every single developer that makes first-person shooter games should take notes from Blizzard. They should all make their first-person shooter games 1080p 60 frames per second on all platforms. I'm looking at you, Bungie. Fucking Destiny at 30 FPS. What the fuck? Come on, man. But no, seriously, Overwatch looks great. The game runs smooth. I rarely saw frame drops, if not any at all. The game looks great. It's definitely one of the best looking games released this year. So yeah, Overwatch is a good looking game. The next thing I want to talk about is the characters. There are over 21 different characters in Overwatch. All of them have their own different personalities and special abilities. All of the characters in this game are very engaging. They're not as engaging as the characters in Battleborn. However, Blizzard did do a good job with giving these characters an identity and a personality. So yeah, Blizzard did a good job with that. Now I'm going to give you guys a little tip on these characters. For all of you guys who are thinking about getting this game but didn't play any of the betas, I would highly suggest you guys to start off with the simplest character, and then once you start to get a hang of what Overwatch is about, then slowly move up to some of the more complex characters. For an example, if you do get Overwatch and you don't know how to play the game, or you're just trying to get a sense of how the game feels, then I would honestly suggest starting off with Soldier 76. He is the standard run and gun first person shooter. He can sprint, he has an auto rifle or an assault rifle, he has grenades, rockets, and his ultimate or super is an aimbot. He's a really good character to use for new players, and I would highly suggest using him if you're new to Overwatch and you're just trying to get a feel of the game. So yeah, start off with the simple characters and then move up to the more complex characters. And Briar Rabbit said this in his video on Overwatch. Once you play with other characters on Overwatch, you're going to notice that the balancing system in Overwatch is very similar to a game of rock, paper, scissors. There are characters who have strengths against other characters in the game. However, they also have weaknesses against other characters in the game. For an example, Mai might do well in battles against Genji, but she may not do too hot in battles with McCree. Tracer may do well in battles with Diva, but she may not do as well in battles with Reaper. I'm just throwing out examples. So yeah, that's basically how the balancing system in Overwatch works. There are some characters that need some tuning, cough cough Bastion, but overall I think the balancing in this game is pretty good. And don't worry, if you're getting shitted on in a game and you're using a certain character, then you can switch characters in game. You can switch them in between matches and whatnot. It's really not that big of a deal. Just make sure that you know that character's strengths and weaknesses when you're playing as that character in game. So yeah, that's basically the characters in Overwatch. So those are basically all the pros that I have. There are a few cons, really not a lot of them though. The first thing I will say is that the aiming is a little bit weird. I don't know, it just feels a little bit weird. This is only on PS4. I heard the aiming on PC is okay, but the aiming on PS4, probably Xbox One too, is very, very weird. I wish Blizzard could do a little bit of changing up with the aiming and sensitivity and whatnot. It's really not that big of a deal, but it is kind of weird to use. Now, the last thing that I really don't care too much about in Overwatch is the penalty for leaving games early. Now, I haven't been leaving games early in Overwatch because I really like the lobbies that I've been put into. However, there were times where the game has crashed on me. The game crashed 2 times in a row one time I played, and then when I got on the 3rd time, a message came up and said that leaving matches early will result in a penalty. And it turns out that penalty is that you lose XP if you keep on leaving matches early. Now, I really don't think this is fair. Now, I'm not saying that people should be punished for leaving matches early. If anything, they should do what COD does. I know in Black Ops 2, people who leave matches a lot, they'll just receive like a 5-minute or a 10-minute ban. I would prefer that over losing XP, because a lot of that XP could have been hard earned. It's really not fair for the people who don't really leave matches early, but they've been kicked from lobbies or their game just crashes on them. I really don't think that's fair to them. So yeah, I really do think that Blizzard should change up the penalty on leaving matches early. So those are 2 things that I don't like in Overwatch. And there's also a 3rd thing. However, this may not be that big of a deal to some of you guys. And honestly, it's not that big of a deal with me, but I kind of wish Blizzard put this in the game. Unlike Battleborn, Overwatch does not have a single player campaign. Now, I know some of you guys are saying that this is not really a big deal, and you're kind of right. It's really not that big of a deal, but I kind of wish Blizzard put it in the game because it would have been cool to see these characters in the story, especially since they have so much personality. So yeah, I kind of wish they put in the story, but you know, it is what it is. The game is still fun. I highly recommend buying it. It comes out on May 24th. The day that it comes out is the day where me and my senior class will be coming back from our community service trip. So when I do get back home, I will go to GameStop, pick up the game, and then I'll be streaming it. I'll be streaming it on the night that it comes out for PS4 and Xbox One and all platforms. So yeah, the game comes out on May 24th. I'm mainly going to be streaming it. However, I'm going to be uploading stream highlights, and I will be doing a series with the characters in Overwatch on YouTube, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's basically the end of this video. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Let's try to get this thing up to 15 likes or more. That'll be highly appreciated. Subscribe for more videos on Overwatch, Destiny, Battleborn, or any other games I post. And I'll catch all of you guys on the flip. Thanks for watching. Peace.